You've probably seen those AI music videos popping up everywhere lately, and while some of them look super simple, somehow they're pulling in millions of views. This channel right here started posting these simple music videos, and in a short period of time, they've already started gaining traction. And it's not just one channel either. There are multiple channels doing the same thing, which means this isn't random. That's why I started looking deeper into this, trying to understand what's actually making these videos work. And here's what most people miss. It's not really the visuals. In fact, a lot of these videos are very simple. Sometimes it's just a static image playing for the entire video. But the reason they still perform is because the music itself is what actually carries the entire video. Now, with how advanced AI tools have become, you don't need to be a producer, you don't need a professional team, and you don't need months of work to create something like this. You can actually put together a full music video pretty quickly if you follow the right blueprint. That's why in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how this works, from how to create the music using AI, to how to turn it into a full video, and how to structure everything in a way that actually gives it a chance to perform. But before we get into creating anything, there's one step that can make a big difference in whether your videos actually get picked up by the algorithm. That step is choosing the right music genre, and if you get this wrong, everything else won't matter. So let me show you exactly how to do it. Now to start off, open the prompt file, which you can find inside my free Telegram channel linked below. Once you are in, here you will find the music genre prompt, which is specifically made for research purposes, so make sure to copy it from start to finish. Next, open a new ChatGPT session, and then paste the prompt into the prompt section right here. Now that everything is set, click on the generate button below, and just like that, ChatGPT will provide you with a detailed section that contains everything that you need. First, it will give you a list of the top trending main genres, and it will also explain how they are performing so you can better understand the trends. Next, it will provide you with a list of the fastest growing subgenres, which is useful if you want to choose a specific subgenre. Then, it will give you a list of the best genres for AI music channels, which is very important in our case. Also, below that, it will give you a breakdown of the monetization potential of some of the genres, so you can see which ones are more suitable to use. Now in the section below, you can see that it has provided a list of oversaturated genres that you should avoid, so all of the genres in that list are not recommended. Finally, in the last sections, it will provide you with viral angles that you can use depending on the genre you choose, and at the end, it will give you a list of final genre recommendations. Now that you know how to find a high-performing music genre, head back into the prompt file, and this time make sure to copy the entire music creation prompt, which we will use to create the packaging of our song. Next, head back into ChatGPT and paste the prompt into the prompt section below. Now what you need to do next is go through the entire list of the music genres above and find the genre that you like the most. Here, I recommend using the viral genres section, since those genres have strong potential. Now after you have selected the genre, you need to paste it into the genre section inside of the main prompt, so that ChatGPT knows which genre you have chosen. Next, below that, you will find the gender section, where you need to choose the gender of your singer. In my case, I want my singer to be female, but feel free to choose any option that you prefer. Now that everything is set, click on the generate button below, and just like that, ChatGPT will provide you with a full music section for your specific song. Now as you can see, first it will give you a fully detailed music prompt that you will use to create the actual song, and below that, it will also give you a full lyrics for your song that is specifically based on the genre that you have chosen. So now that everything is prepared, you are ready for the next step, where I will show you how to create high-performing songs by using a tool that many creators in this niche are using. The tool that I'm talking about is called Music GPT, so go ahead and open it. Now, once you are in the main menu right here, you will find multiple useful features that you can use to make your songs more interesting, but for now we don't need to use those. There are also a few additional features like sound creation, text-to-speech, remix, replace, and extend, and all of these features are very useful. Now in our case, since we have already prepared everything, click on the lyrics feature right here, which will open up the lyrics section. Next, head back into ChatGPT, and then make sure to copy the entire music prompt from start to finish. Then head back into Music GPT and paste the prompt into the prompt section right here. So now that the entire music prompt is in place, head back into ChatGPT, but this time make sure to copy the entire lyrics from start to finish. Then head back into Music GPT and paste it into the lyrics section right here. So now that everything is in place, the next thing you need to do is open the settings below, where you will find a few important settings. First, in the section above, you can enter the title of your song, which is optional. Then the main settings here are the prompt and lyrics intensity. You can adjust these settings until you find what works best, but in my opinion, it's best to set both of them to around 85%. Now with that out of the way, finally click on the Generate button right here, which will initiate the song creation process. This process will take around a minute to finish, and once it's done, as you can see, we have created 2 different variations of our song. And to get a feel for the result, let's go ahead and play the first one to hear how it turned out.
Faking it, every night I'm back here again. You said time will make you fade away, but your voice still echoes in my brain.
As you can see, the first song came out amazing, but now with the first song out of the way, let's see how the second one turned out as well.
Yeah. Said I'm fine, but I'm faking it. Every night I'm back here again. You said time will make you fade away, but your voice still echoes in my brain.
To be completely transparent, I genuinely like how both of the songs came out because they are packed with emotion, and the voice of the singer sounds very clean. Now with that out of the way, let me show you a quick tip on how you can create songs in a much easier way. Now for this step, you can use the same music prompt that you created previously. Next, head over into Music GPT and paste the prompt into the prompt section right here. So now that the prompt is in place, below that you will find the Generate feature, which lets you generate full lyrics by using a simple prompt. Now in my case, I will enter a short prompt telling it to create emotional lyrics for a sad pop song with dark R&B undertones about heartbreak and missing someone. And if you want, you can also use the same prompt that I'm using right here. Now with that done, click on the Generate button below, and it will provide you with a full lyrics that matches the prompt. And as you can see, the lyrics is not just basic text, but it has emotion and a solid structure, which helps the song sound much better. So now that the lyrics is in place, you can generate the song in the same exact way as you did before, and it will provide you with a set of 2 song variations based on the lyrics. So now that everything is ready, let's see how one of the songs came out.
Gray line, phone screen cracks like spiderweb glass. No new messages, just the past. Glove box holds a single ticket.
Just as expected, the song came out great, and we can clearly see that the lyrics matches the vibe of the song, which is exactly what we are aiming for. So now that you know how to create a full song in just a couple of minutes, let me show you how you can create instrumental tracks, in case you have chosen genres like lo-fi, funk, or even ambient. Now to start off, you can generate the music prompt in the same way as before, but make sure to change the genre, which in my case is set to lo-fi. Also, you won't need the lyrics here, so you don't have to focus on it at all. Now the only thing we need from here is the actual music creation prompt, so make sure to copy it from start to finish. Next, head over into Music GPT and make sure to turn on the instrumental mode, since this step is very important. With that done, simply paste the music prompt into the prompt section above, and just like that, the setup is now complete. Now to generate the songs, simply follow the same process that we used before, and it will provide you with a set of 2 instrumental tracks that match your style. And with that out of the way, let's see how one of them came out. As you can see, the lo-fi instrumental came out amazing as well, with that smooth, chill vibe that just feels right the moment you hear it. So now that you have created a couple of song variations and improved your process of creating good-sounding tracks, the next thing that you need to do is download the one that you like the most. And with that out of the way, you are now ready for the next step, where I will show you how to create a music cover that matches the vibe of your song, so make sure to watch closely. Now to start off, open the prompt file, where you will find the cover creation prompt, and then make sure to copy it from start to finish. Next, head back into the same ChatGPT session as before, and then paste the prompt into the prompt section right here. Now with that done, the next thing you need to do is select the main character gender. So basically, if you have used a female singer for your song, make sure to set the same option in this section right here. Now that everything is set, click on the Generate button below, and ChatGPT will provide you with a fully detailed cover creation prompt that is based on the song you created earlier in the same session. Now with that done, copy the entire prompt from here, and then head over into Flow, which we will use to create the actual music cover. Once you are in, start by entering the prompt into the prompt section right here. With that out of the way, open the settings below and make sure to enable the image creation feature. Next, set the aspect ratio to 16:9, since that's the correct format. Then you can set the image amount to 4 so that you get more variations. And finally, you can choose any model that you like, but I prefer to use the Nano Banana Pro model since it's optimized. So now that everything is set, click on the Generate button right here, and once the process finishes, Flow will provide you with a set of 4 different music covers that are made to match the vibe of your song. Now, as you can see, all of the covers we created look clean and high quality. And the best part about this is that you can also use these covers as the thumbnail of your song, so you won't need to spend extra time creating one. So now that everything is set, you need to find the cover that you like the most, and then download it by using the original size. And with that out of the way, it's time for the real transformation. Because in the next step, I'll show you how to edit the entire music video and turn it into something that actually looks high level and engaging. Now for this step, we will use an editing tool called CapCut. So go ahead and open it. Once you are in, the first thing that you need to do is upload the music cover and the song that you have created. Now that everything is ready, start by dragging the song into the editing timeline below. Also, if your song has a small gap at the beginning, you can remove that gap so that your song starts naturally right away without any pauses. So now that the song is in place, the next thing you need to do is drag the music cover right above the song in the editing timeline, and then extend it so that it fully covers the entire song from start to finish. Now with that out of the way, head back into the same ChatGPT session that you used before, and then ask it to convert the full lyrics that you have created into an SRT subtitle file. This prompt is very important, so make sure to copy the exact one that I'm using, and you will be good to go. Next, simply click on the Generate button below, and ChatGPT will provide you with an SRT file that contains the entire lyrics that you created above. Now with that done, simply click on the file, and it will be automatically saved to your device. Next, head back into CapCut, then open the text menu and navigate to the local captions section. Then upload the file that you just downloaded, and the file will be added inside the local captions section right here. With that done, drag the file right above the cover in your editing timeline, and just like that, all of the text sections will appear. Now what you need to do next is place the text sections right where the lyrics in the song start, so that the text appears at the correct timing. So now that everything is set, the next thing that you need to do is play the first part of the song, and then cut the first text section right where the lyrics for that part ends. Next, play the next part of your song, and then find the exact section where that part ends, and in the same way as before, cut the text section at that point so that it matches the lyrics. Now this step is very simple, because all you need to do is listen to what the singer is singing, and then match all of the text sections so that each one aligns with the lyrics. And just to save some time, I have already done that, and now you can see that all of my text sections match the lyrics correctly, and everything is in its proper place. Now with that out of the way, the next thing that you need to do is select the first text section right here, and then in the settings on the right side, make sure to split the text near the middle, so that the text isn't too long and looks cleaner. Now this step is very simple as well, because you just need to split all of your longer text sections in the same way that I'm doing it right here, so that at the end, you won't have long text sections that affect the look of your video. And once again, I have done the same for all of my text sections, and now you can see that all of my text is split into 2 parts, and it looks much cleaner than before. Now with that out of the way, select all of the text sections from start to finish, and then open the animation menu on the right side. Now under the In animations, you can select any animation that you like, and there are many free animations that you can choose from, so this part is up to you. But the animation that I will use is this one right here since I like how it looks. Next, in the duration settings below, make sure to set the duration near the maximum setting so that the animation matches your lyrics properly. This step is important, so make sure to apply it carefully. So now that the animation is in place, the next thing that you need to do is select all of the text sections once again, and then open the font section on the right side, where you will need to choose the font that you like the most. Now feel free to choose any font that you like, but in my case, I will use this font right here since it looks clean and fits the vibe of our video. Next, in the font size settings below, make sure to adjust the size to around 7% depending on your cover image, so that the text is easier to read. With that out of the way, select the text section on the template right here, and then position the text slightly to the side so that it is fully visible and doesn't overlap your visuals. So now that you have added an animation to your text and the text is properly positioned, the next thing that you need to do is open the effects menu above, and then in the video effects section search for the 4K effect, which is this exact effect right here, and you will see why we need it shortly. With that done, select that exact effect, and then place it right above your text sections in the editing timeline, and make sure to extend the effect so that it matches the length of your text. Once that's done, you can see that we have added a glow effect to our text, which makes it look better. But let's adjust the glow a bit. Now in the settings on the right side, first make sure to set the glow to around 15% so that it doesn't stand out too much. Next, set the blur to 0 and also set the sharpen to 0. Finally, make sure to set the filters to around 50% so that your text looks a bit cleaner and more natural. With that done, select all of your text sections, including the effect that you just added, then right-click on any of them and create a compound clip, which will merge them into one clean asset. And now, as you can see, the glow is only attached to our text, making it stand out more and look more polished, which is exactly what we are aiming for. Now with that done, to make the video a bit better, open the effects menu again, but this time search for the cinematic rain effect, which is this exact effect right here, and it's also free to use. Next, select that effect and place it on top of all of your assets, and then make sure to extend it so that it covers the entire video. So now that the rain effect is in place, in the settings on the right side, make sure to adjust the strength to around 15% so that the effect doesn't stand out too much, since we want the video to look clean. And with that out of the way, if we play the video, you can see that we have added a rain effect that adds a nice touch and fits the video's vibe perfectly. And I like how the video came out so far, but we are still missing one more effect that can improve the overall look, so let's add it. To do that, open the effects menu above, but this time search for the play pendulum effect, which is this exact effect right here, and it's also free to use. Next, select the effect and place it between the text and the cover image, just like I'm doing it right here, and then extend the effect fully so that it matches the length of your video. Now with that out of the way, in the settings on the right side, start by setting the strength to around 3% since this effect is quite strong, so we only need a small amount. Next, set the twist to 0, because the twist effect can reduce the visual clarity and we don't really want that. And now if we play the video, you can see that our video has a subtle and clean shake, which makes it feel a bit more engaging. So now that everything is in place, make sure to select all of your assets above the song, then right-click on any of them and create a compound clip, which will merge everything into one clean asset. Next, open the animation menu on the right side, and under the Out animations, make sure to enable the Fade Out animation, which will make your video end smoothly and add a more polished finish. And with that out of the way, your music video is now complete, and you are ready to export the final video. Now to export the video, open the Export menu, and then make sure to copy the same settings that I'm using right here, since they are optimized for this type of video format. Finally, click on the Export button below, and just like that, your music video will be saved. So now that the music video is ready, it's time to watch it and see how everything came together.
I don't know why I'm still awake again, scrolling through your name at 2 a.m. Said I'm fine, but I'm faking it. Every night I'm back here again. You said time will make you fade away, but your voice still echoes in my brain. I tried hard just to numb the pain, but it's you in every song I play. And I hate how I still care, even when you're not there. Tell me why it feels unfair. You moved on, I'm stuck here. I still check your last scene, like you're coming back to me. Every night, same screen, same lie. I still believe, I still say your name slow, even though you don't know. I let go but I don't, I let go but I won't. I see shadows where you used to stand. Every memory slips through my hands. All the words I don't understand, how we broke what we had. You said love isn't always enough. Guess we learned that the hardest way. Now I'm here and I'm stuck while you're already far away. And I hate how I still care, even when you're not there. Tell me why it feels unfair. You moved on, I'm stuck here.
In In my opinion, the entire music video is on a high level, and it came out looking amazing. And with that done, you have reached the end of the video, so if you are still watching at this point, it means that you are committed to making this work, and I respect that. Also, if you found value in this video, make sure to hit the like button and leave a comment below. And as always, keep pushing, and I'll see you in the next one.